Hello friends, and welcome back to the shop here at Mad Racing Parts. I want to go over a new product today. It's called the Cable Blaster. So how this works is ordinarily you would have to connect a USB cable to your laptop in order to communicate with ECU. This takes the place of that cable and allows you to work from much longer distances. So it's pretty simple. USB cable goes to the Cable Blaster. The Cable Blaster stays in your car. It also needs a 12-volt battery power to keep it running. Anyhow, this transmits a Wi-Fi signal out to your laptop. You connect your laptop through Wi-Fi to the Cable Blaster. It's a direct connection between these two. You don't need internet or anything like that. You just need a laptop that has a Wi-Fi card in it and a Cable Blaster. That's it. I think everybody already has that. This thing is 10 or 15 years old. It has it. So with that, you're able to do everything that you could ordinarily do with the cable connected, but you don't physically have a cable. It's been verified, obviously, on the Holly. That's what I sell and use. Fuel Tech users love it, Haul Tech, Race Pack, and a variety of others. So why would you want one? Well, if you've ever been at the racetrack in the summertime and you have to put a mat or something on the roof of your car to protect the paint finish, and then connect the cable, then you're standing outside in the hot sun trying to see the screen of your laptop. I see people asking all the time which laptop has the brightest screen, which one works best in the sun. This eliminates that problem because you can do everything to your car with a laptop from the comfort of your RV, trailer, golf cart, under a tree shade, whatever. So that's why you might want one. It's also handy if you're making last-minute tune-up changes in the staging lanes. You're able to be kind of stealthy about your changes. No one really knows what you're doing because they don't see you up there connected to the car changing stuff. So it's pretty handy. I sent out 20 of these a few weeks ago. Feedback has been outstanding. Everyone so far has loved it. I do offer these with a money-back guarantee. If you get it, you don't like it, doesn't work for you, or on your system for whatever reason, just let me know. Send it back, give you a full refund. So with that said, big question is, how well does it work in real life? So we're going to go outside and we're going to see just how well it works, how far it will go, what the connection speed is, and so we'll see outside in just a few minutes, and we'll do some testing on this guy. Thanks a lot. Okay, everybody wanted to see a field test of the Cable Blaster. We got a little ghetto set up here. Old car with a Cable Blaster in it, 300-foot tape measure, and we'll see what happens. It's actually testing this for my actual distance for myself the first time. So here we have a Holly Dominator, just a battery pack to keep it turned on, and the Cable Blaster unit connected. It is connected, as you can see. We're online, and we're running 20, I'll go on the low side, we'll say 26, 27 frames per second. It varies, but that's typically what you can expect. And everyone's going to ask what happens when you start the car, so let's find out. I'll start the car. Now, the Holly is not connected to this car. This is an old carbureted car, so the point of starting it is just to provide ignition interference or whatever may happen when the engine's running. So I'm going to go fire it up, and hopefully you can still hear me over top of the car running. And then we're going to take a walk down the tape measure and monitor the connections, the frames per second, to see how it degrades and how far we can actually go and still maintain a connection. I'll be right back. So, no real change. We're still hovering around 25, 27. So let's take a walk. Alrighty. Here we are at 60 feet, right?
61.
Yeah, 60 feet. And I'm gonna take a look at the screen. Now you see it dropping off, but also coming back. Like I said, it varies. So pan back to the distance we're at. Let's come on a little farther. What do you got there?
120.
So now we're at 120 feet, and we're, again, it's kind of varying, but we're still getting pretty much 25 frames per second, 23 frames per second. That's decent. That's real decent. That's enough to make tune-up changes. It's sufficient to download data logs. Really anything you want to do. I think with the cable actually connected, you're only going to get in the low 30s as far as frame rate. So
We're at
now
210.
All right, so here's 210 feet. Definitely starting to lose it. Definitely starting to lose it. It is still working. It is still connected, but we're definitely losing the frame rate. It looks like messages popping up here and there that we might be losing connection. We haven't lost it yet. All right. Okay, come back. So now we're back up to 18, 20 frames per second, and we've gone even farther. So, get on down here to 250 and see what we're at. Alrighty, there's 250 on the tape measure, and we're still at 10, 12, 15 frames per second. It's actually pretty decent. I don't know if turning the computer a different way makes a difference. Let's see. This is an old ass computer. I'm actually back up to 24, 25 frames per second, and we're at 250 feet. So I don't know why you would ever want to be that far from your car. 25 frames per second. So it doesn't matter. It does matter apparently exactly which way the computer's oriented or how clear the signal is. So we'll get on down here to 300 feet. See what we got. All right, we're at 300 feet. We're not losing connection at all, and we're still a solid 16, 17 frames per second. I'm tired of walking, but I want to see where this thing stops. So let's go. All right, so those are 8 feet apart, so we'll count those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, guys, we're at the 380 foot mark, and this son of a gun is still doing pretty good. Let's get back at the car. Obviously, a little weaker signal, but we're hovering right around 20 frames per second, and we're still connected. We've not lost it yet, and that's 380 feet. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, so from here, it's going to be 460 feet, so damn near 500 feet away. It's actually better. It's back into 20 frames per second. Looks like every once in a while I get a little blip that's trying to lose it, but still got a solid connection. I can still do what I want. I can still pull up my outputs. I can pull up my fuel map. I can make changes. Everything is working. And what do we say we're 460 feet from the car? So let's go a little farther. So now we're over 500 feet from the car, and look at this. We've got a solid in excess of 20 frames per second. Guys, I just don't know what more you could ask for. You can control your ECU from 500 feet away. And then this is not the limit. I'm just tired of walking. I got to walk all the way back up there to get the car. So my fat ass is done. 500 feet. If that's not good enough, I'm sorry I can't help you. Y'all have a nice day.